Now we're going to show how to run these GitHub projects on the AWS instances. So firstly, make sure that your instances is running. Click on connect and we open the terminal. Copy the command, paste it, and connect to it. So now we are successfully connected. So we're gonna see how to run these projects. So firstly, obviously we need to download, which is pull the Docker image, use this command. Now we're gonna pull the Docker image of the two GitHub projects. So notice that for the first one, we're using the CPU version of the Docker image, so we're not gonna use this command. You can find the CPU version commands here. So now we open our terminal, make sure it is connected to our EC2 instances, and we copy the command. Paste it and wait for the download, and the download will take some of the time, so I will cut the video. Now we have successfully pulled the Docker image for the SLANT brain segmentation. Now we will pull the another Docker image for the MASI Docker MaCRUISE. Now the two projects, the Docker image, have all been downloaded. So the only two things left is to specify the input and the output directory, and the last one is to run it. So firstly, let's specify the input and the output directory for the SLANT brain segmentation. And we export firstly the so that we firstly export the input directory, and the next one is the output directory. And for those two input and the output directory, we'll divide them into the SLANT part and the MaCRUISE part. And the first one is for the SLANT part, and the next one is for the SLANT output directory. So now we make all these folders. We use the sudo make directory command. And the same for the left directory. And then we will use the wget command to get our test images. It is successfully downloaded. So we can cd that to check if the image is there. Okay, it is successfully downloaded. Now we run the Docker image. And for the CPU version, it will take for about 40 or 50 minutes to finish running it. And also I will cut the video until it is finished, and then we'll run the MaCRUISE Docker image. And now we have successfully finished running the first Docker image of the SLANT brain segmentation, and the next part is to run the MaCRUISE. So firstly, we also need to specify the MaCRUISE input directories and the macro output directories. And we sudo make that directory. And then we copy the output files from the SLANT brain seg, copy them to the input of the MaCRUISE input directory. And next we can run the Docker image. Okay, it is running successfully. So additionally, if you need to manage your file more convenient, because you need if you want to manage your files on the terminal, you have to deal with those commands, and the UI is not so convenient. So I recommend us using the FileZilla to better manage our EC2 server. So this part I will tell you how to use the FileZilla to connect to our Amazon EC2 instances. So firstly, we have to upload our key pairs to the FileZilla SFTP portal. So firstly, we go to the edit in the setting, and then we go to the SFTP, and we use this add key file and select the key pairs we have just created, which is the engineers.pm, and it's already here. And then click the OK button to make sure it is successfully uploaded. And then we go to the site manager, and if you are a new user, you need to create a new sites. So this is the one before I create called Amazon, and for the protocol we choose the SFTP protocol, and for the host part we need to go to the EC2 instances and copy the public IPv for DNS and paste it here. And for the logon type, we choose a normal type, and for the user we also use Ubuntu for the Ubuntu instances. And okay, and now we can connect to it. Yep, now we can see we're successfully connected, and it is better for us to manage the files in our EC2 instances. So we can see the input directory and the output directory we just created, and yeah, we can see the here are the output files of the SLANT brain segmentation. Okay, thank you for watching the video.